Okay guys, this is Clint Meister, and you remember my old carter, the one I've had for like 25 years. About to take it into my welding class and do some stuff to it, and I thought I'd show you what I've done. Now the old roll cage, you all remember up here I cut it off because it went to the front, but as you can see down there, the weak welds, they just fall apart, and if you hit them a few times they fall apart. Well, anyhow, if you look at the mounts, I moved it up to the Nerf bars. It was down in that general area, right down there, but I moved it up to here to gain some elbow room. My seat fell apart again. I've got some rust cure sprayed on it now to get that going. But on these things, what you need to do is drill a tiny hole right down here at the base. I found out water's collecting in there, so I got to drill some holes in there. I put another bolt up there, and what I'm going to do up here on this back side is run just a piece of 1/8 sheet metal, kind of wrap it around this edge and come down at a triangle. There's a small brace there and a small brace there. I'm going to do one across here. I'm going to stick that back on down there and just bolt it down. That way I can take this off if I need to. Now my motor mount, I got another motor plate, and I'm going to take it to class and I'm going to raise it about 2 inches and bring it back probably about 1 inch. It's just too tight in there and too much problems. Another problem I noticed with this style of carter is if you look closely right there, the frame broke right there and right there. And a couple things I'm going to do is get some 1x tubing, and I'm going to push this over. I'm going to run some 1x tubing along the bottom of it. I'm not real sure about the 2 locations, but it's going to interconnect with the back axle to the front axle, stick out a little bit, and I'm going to put these 2 pieces of scrap metal as my bumpers, both back and in the front, to strengthen that frame up. And I'm going to brace this area up right here. I'm not sure exactly how. You can see my home welder, I got the chicken poop welds going on, so I'm going to work on that when I get to class, try to strengthen all that up. These are single wheel drive, and I go through tires like crazy on these things, but I run the good bearings in there and that keeps them together. So that's the important thing, is to get them sealed bearings on these. And I'm going to paint Rust-Oleum on all these spots, build me a new some new seats, and I got the motor off over there underneath the cover. So other than that, I put a new band brake on it and it'll be good to go. I got me, whenever I find these tires on sale, I buy a bunch of them, because this one I go through quite a bit. The other ones stay together pretty good. And this one's always been a good one. All the kids like it. They have a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to get it back together and get it beefed up to where I don't have to mess with it much anymore. But I need something out here to protect this steering system, so that's why I want it out. The metal shop I go to sells tubing in 10-foot lengths, so I'm going to have them cut into two 5-foot lengths, and I'm going to do some measuring to see how long that could be, or I may have to get a little bit more. I'm not real sure just yet, but anyhow, that's update on the carter. And you guys may want to do that on your roll. These are neat little roll bars. They're cheap, but you know, that's what they're made. I haven't, mine I disconnected from up there and it came down here. Here's the problem where I had is this area, but I'm moving it forward some. I'll pad them up. You can take them noodles that they use for swimming pools and use Gorilla tape, wrap them up, and they'll be good for a while. Paint over that Gorilla tape too, and that'll help out. But like I said, I'm going to put a corner brace there, and on that back side, and that'll be good. And I'll redo a seat. But the motor that I had in this, I got over a friend's house. I'm looking at some carburetor. It's got some carburetor issues, but I've switched over to the Predator. And now I'm going to hopefully get that motor back and have it in good shape. So that's where I'm at on this. So thought I'd let you guys know. Have a good one. Later.